Hi, I'm Chelsea.
And I'm Rachel.
And we're going to show you how to make Rice Krispie treats like pumpkins and lemonade with a kick.
Halloween always calls for a party, and I don't know about you guys, but if I went to a party and there wasn't any food or drink, I'd be pretty upset.
This idea is super cheap and easy for anyone on a budget or any college kid ready to go to a fall party.
It's good because homemade treats are so much better than store-bought treats.
Halloween is our favorite party season, and we've been to plenty of them, and we are also experts on how to make these treats.
First, we're going to show you guys how to make the Halloween Rice Krispies. We got this recipe from food.com.
So the first step would be to get a 1/4 cup of butter and melt it into a saucepan about this size on about a 6 temperature. And then once the butter's all melted, you would add in some marshmallows that we don't have because we've already made them.
After that, you wait till it's all melted, and then you put some orange food coloring in to give it the pumpkin look.
After you have the orange food coloring mixed in with your marshmallows, you would put in about 6 cups of Rice Krispie cereal and mix it all together.
After it's all mixed together, you should be ready to start making your pumpkins.
So we already pre-made the pumpkin stuff, and it's orange.
So what you do is, we decided to be smart and use an ice cream scoop because it was really sticky with just our hands.
So you take your ice cream scoop and you scoop in some of the Rice Krispie mixture after it's been cooled for a while, like this. And
after that, you just use your hands and shape it into a pumpkin shape. And it's easier if you do a bigger one because we're going to be putting faces on them.
So if you like the size of your pumpkin, which this one preferably would be a little bit bigger, next you would set it on a cookie tray or whatever surface you have around, and you would get a green Tic Tac to put in as the stem, and you would get one each. And then just stick it in the top of the middle of the pumpkin.
And then after you have your stem in and your cute little pumpkin, next we're going to use black icing to make a face.
So for our icing, we already got pre-made icing in like the Betty Crocker containers from the store. And we added red food coloring, black food coloring, and green food coloring. And we got this gray charcoal black color.
And then for our piping bag, so we didn't have to buy one, we just took a regular Ziploc bag and cut a little hole in the corner of it.
And then it may be a little bit runny, so you might have to refrigerate it, but if not, just go ahead and dab on whatever face you want your jack-o'-lantern to have. And then...
Okay, so what you do is you just kind of make a couple eyes and, I don't know, just kind of play around with it, see what you like. And I'm just going to put a cute little smiley face on him. He's a happy pumpkin.
And after that, you have your Rice Krispie pumpkin treats. So the cost for all of this was probably about $13 when everything was said and done.
And we did most of our shopping at Dillon's because we saw an ad and it was cheaper than the other stores around.
So the next thing we're going to show you is if you have a treat, of course you have to have a drink to go with it.
So we are making lemonade with a kick.
So for lemonade with a kick, you're going to need a bowl to put it in, obviously. And since you're going to a Halloween party, why not have a Halloween bowl?
Okay, so what you want to do, what we need for the lemonade with a kick is you need freshly cut oranges, freshly cut lemons, a lime, and some lemonade.
So what you're going to do is you're going to pour in the gallon of lemonade, but for purposes of resources, we are just putting in 32 ounces because we do not want to be wasteful.
Yeah. Okay, so next after that, you just want to take your limes and put them into the bowl. Just drop them in.
And then you'll do the same thing with your lemon slices and drop them in, and they'll also give you more flavor.
And you will usually use the whole thing, but we don't want to right now, so.
Also, you put in orange slices as well. So you have a very citrusy thing, which goes yummy with the sweet but kind of bland flavor of Rice Krispies.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and since it is lemonade with a kick, you can add in any kind of kick that you want.
Alcoholic always makes it more fun.
It does. But what we're going to do today is just put in a little bit of Sprite. Okay, so after you have the Sprite in, you need to put a whole bunch of ice in it because it wouldn't be very cold, or it wouldn't be very good if it's warm. So you want to make sure it's nice and cold.
A way to spice it up for Halloween is if you are in an area that sells dry ice, it'd be very cool to put dry ice over this and give it a smoky, more creepy feeling.
Spooky effect.
And then this is also way cheaper to make than going to the store and buying like pre-made punch for enough people.
Mm-hmm.
And also, it's not something everyone's going to have at their party.
Right.
So we went through how to show you an easy treat to make for a party and a yummy drink to go with it. I hope that you make this for one of your Halloween parties and your guests enjoy it.
Remember, it's super easy and it's pretty inexpensive to make, and I'm sure if you guys do this, it'll be the talk of the whole entire party and everybody will be asking you when you're going to throw the next one.
So if you got 2 things from this video, hopefully you learned how to make a drink and a snack, but also remember that alcoholic kick always makes a party more fun, and that food and drinks may be small, but they are a huge part of a successful party.
Good.